Hey guys, so what a glorious day. I'm going to actually spend some time with Cameron in the garden. I've asked Cameron very nicely to do the pond and he's agreed. I'm going to try and do some weeding. I'm thinking if I get a chair and sit down, like I can just keep moving the chair and just do it while sitting down, and then I'll be fine doing it. Yesterday we had such a day of it. Poor Danny ended up in hospital, in A&E. He's fine. He had to have some stitches in his finger. He was just finishing up Liam's wardrobe, and he has done so much work in this house. I'm talking, he's never hurt himself, ever. So it's like a machine that creates grooves in wood. I'm not sure what that was called, but he caught his finger on it. Blood was like peeing out everywhere. So you've got me and Ollie, who have similar personality types, where we're both flapping, I'm hyperventilating, Ollie's crying, running around flapping, and then you've got my two eldest boys, my little Virgos, that are cool, calm, collected and sorting the situation out. I'm so proud of them. But yeah, Cameron was, you know, turning the tools off, cleaning up the blood and all that, and then Liam, Danny said go get the first aid kit. Liam went and got the first aid kit and was passing him out bandages and medical tape, and Danny had to go to hospital. But yeah, like I said, he just needed a couple of stitches, and accidents happen, right? So but it was awful. I was really worried, but luckily it was just like a nasty cut. So yeah, goes to show, no matter how competent you think you are and how much you've done in the past, you still need to, like, I don't even know how he did it, because like I said, he's usually really careful, but it happens. So yeah, let's get some gardening done. So my pond is in desperate need of a clean. It's absolutely disgusting, so it needs its spring clean. I'm a little late getting to it, but yeah, Danny said he would do it after he done Liam's wardrobe, but then he cut his finger, so talk about get out of it. Cameron's laughing. Cameron's going to do it for me. It's so sweet of him. So all like the algae and stuff's going to get pulled out. Really, this isn't the best position to have a pond. This is my first pond, but I've learnt fish are more active when it's sunny. So because this is a shady spot, they tend to hide in that box most of the time, which is a shame. But I mean, it's in now, and unless I'm going to, like, I don't know, dig another hole in a different part, it's a lot to move it. So, but yeah, if you're thinking about putting a pond in, bear that in mind. Sunnier spot, fish are more active. So yeah, you know, I've had dreams, because I'm pregnant, I'm having crazy dreams, but I had a dream that I picked out all my fish from the pond and I put them through the washing machine to get it clean, because that's how much, like, it being dirty is bothering me. So yeah, this is before. Go on, Cameron, get in there, boy. Pull all the weeds out from and the algae out, and then it's going to go in that bucket there. See my little baby fish? They're more active than the bigger fish. The bigger fish are always hiding in that box. Yeah, you can't see it though, because once you start mixing things around, it picks up the crap at the bottom of the pond. But the filter will clear it. But Cameron's saying that the big fish are now coming out to greet him, bless.
Yeah.
It's cold, isn't it?
It's freezing.
I know, it's the wrong position. I should never put a pond in the shade. But you know,
oh god,
it's disgusting, isn't it? All that. A lot of that as well is from this tree. This tree's not doing very well. In the wind, it snapped, and there's a gap there, and this bit here is literally dying. So it's next door's tree. It's lovely because a lot of birds and things nest in it, but yeah, what a shame that it's broke like that. So while my sweetest Cameron's de-weeding the pond, I'm de-weeding the garden area. Look how much is here. I just haven't got round to it, but I'm actually sat down on my little chair, so that's helping. I really need to do my nails as well. I've been picking at them, which is really naughty. But yeah, I'm going to probably do these later. Sometimes I can't figure out what's a weed and what's not. I forget what I planted. I'm not sure I still like these. They kind of look like cabbages. like the primroses. Love the flowers on them, but when they're not flowering, they just look like heads of cabbage. There's 2 of my big ones. So they're so pretty. That one's like blue and orange, and the other one is blue and gold. The water's still not completely cleared yet, but it is looking much better. So it's the next day, and I thought I'd show you how clean the pond is. Look how much that's settled. I also painted my nails. Can you see the colour? I'm not really a pink person, but I do love a hot pink now. Although it's looking more red on camera. So I'm going to feed my fishies, and hopefully they come out. You can see some of the babies. Like I said, they always hide in that box, like the bigger ones. Look at him, peeking his little head out just to check the coast is clear. Probably can see me like, no, the coast is not clear, but there's food there, so I'm very, very tempted. This is how I feel like the fish think. Here we go, look, the bravery of it all. And then the other one's like, there we go. You can see them much clearer now. Hey guys, so how was your VE celebrations? We didn't really do much at all. Like, we watched the Queen's speech and things like that, which was really sweet. And you think if we weren't in lockdown, there would have been street parties, and everything is just so strange. And it's like Facebook is trying to rub it in every single day. Every day I go on Facebook and it pops up. This is what you was doing a year ago. This is what you was doing 2 years ago. So I'm looking at like pictures of me and the boys and Danny doing lots of wondrous things previous years. And then this year it's just, we're not doing anything. So thanks Facebook. But I do have some bits to show you. My Amazon wish list. I kind of went through it and picked some things that I've been wanting for a while but haven't bought. I tend to do that a lot with Amazon. I am always browsing and always adding things to my wish list, but I don't like to sort of buy things then and there. I like to keep them in my wish list for a while and then see in like a few weeks or a few months if it's something I still want. And then I regularly go through and be like, no, and delete things. So the reason for it was, this is really strange, but toilet brush. Hear me out, hear me out. So this toilet brush, it said 1 left, and I was like, I have to get it. I have to get it. This one is completely plastic. Which I love, because through the years, I mean, we all go through so many toilet brushes, right? And usually the ones that are like this, so you can't see it and stuff, have metal components, and they always go rusty, and it just, you have them for what, a couple of months, and they start to go all rusty around the rim and stuff like that, and then you need a new one. But if you get a plastic one, they tend to not be like this, and they're open, so then you can see all the nastiness inside. So when we did our bathroom, I was like scouring the internet trying to find the perfect toilet brush. I know. And I found this one. And because I have 2 toilets, I have a toilet upstairs and a toilet downstairs. The toilet thing that I have downstairs hasn't yet given up the ghost. But I had it in my wish list, because like, when that one goes, I'll replace it with this one. Well, this was the last one left. And you know what Amazon's like? When they say last one and you don't get it, sometimes they never get it back, or sometimes it could take months or whatever. And I do really like this one, because what I tend to do is I keep toilet cleaner in there at all times, and like once every couple of weeks I like clean it out and put fresh, so that way it prolongs the life of the brush, because it's not like in nastiness. Is this too much of a conversation? These are things that like that really mean something to me. So yeah, I mean, I can try and link it, but it's out of stock because I bought the last one. But yeah, keep your eye out for these type of toilet brushes. No metal in them. They're brilliant. So that was in my wish list. And then other things that were in my wish list. We named him Billy. And then Danny looked and went, oh, he's a boy. But it's because he's got like a stake, so you can dig him in the ground. My pond. I lost a fish last year, only one fish, but it was Iron Man. It was the big red fish. It was Ollie's fish. Ollie kind of didn't really notice. Like, he'd go, where's my fish, where's my fish? And I'd be like, oh, I think he's sleeping in the box. And I just never told him, and he kind of stopped asking about it. But that fish was so lovely. He was so friendly, hence his demise, because he was the fish where all my other fish, like I've showed you, will hide and duck. And I mean, they've had the life scared out of them because Iron Man was taken from us. But he was the fish that, as you walked towards the pond, he would greet you. He'd come up and see you. And when you put food in, I could feed him. I could hand feed him. I could put like food in my fingers and put it in the water, and he would eat food out of your hand. He was that friendly. But yeah, that was his demise, because he was too friendly, which is so sad. And my next door neighbour had mentioned about seeing a heron like flying around, because he said to me, do you have a pond? And I said, yeah. And he went, I've seen a heron flying around. And I said, oh, we lost a fish. And I don't know if that's the reason my other fish are a bit scared. So looking up online, it said you can put a net over the pond, which kind of takes away the niceness of the pond, but I mean, if needs must. No more fish has been taken, but if I have to do that, then I will. But the other thing that you can do is get a plastic decoy heron and put it by the pond, because they're very territorial birds, and if they fly over and see, like in the distance, a heron by a pond, they'll leave that pond alone because they'll think it's taken. So yeah, Billy will be sitting next to the pond. He's big as well. He's really big. So yeah, he has a job to do. He's a bit flimsy. I don't know if the heron would be convinced by him, but it had pretty much good reviews on Amazon, so there you go. Let's go through a couple of the other bits that I got. I know, it's the most randomest things, honestly. I got this little badge. It's of a fox. It's really, really cute. So the idea behind this is Cameron loves foxes. It's like his spirit animal. He loves them. And for his 18th birthday that's coming up, I was going to, because there's a place quite locally that keep foxes, and you can have fox experience where you like feed them and stuff like that and go in with them for the day. So he has a bag, like a college bag, and it's green and it's got loads of different type of badges. It's a super dry one. It came with a load of badges on it, so I thought this would be nice to stitch on to his bag. You know, it would look really cute, and that would be a memory of the fox experience for his 18th. But with everything that's going on, I don't know if that fox experience will manifest, will actually happen. Yeah, you think all kids have got birthdays at the moment and they're so different. Yeah, if you've got kids' birthdays, what are you buying them? Where are you going to buy them things? Is it just like online stuff? But yeah, so that was that. I'm hoping that we can still do it, or at least I'll give him the badge and then say when the place opens you can do that as a later thing. So that was that. And then fairy garden stuff. Oh my gosh, so cute. A little fairy garden vegetable patch. The little carrots. So sweet. So I've got my vegetable patch, and then look at this. It's a little potting shed. So cute. Let me open it. It's so cute. I don't know if you can see inside there, it's pretty dark. But it's got a watering can, welly boots, tools. Look. Cute. So that and that for my fairy garden. Cute. And then the last thing I got, well, I did order a few books off Amazon, but this is the only one that came so far. Yeah, because it's obviously Beltane. I like to get the boys a new book, something that we can sit down and read that's relevant for the season. So yeah. So yeah, they're the bits that I got from Amazon, and then Danny went food shopping and he did pop to Wilkinson's because I said if the queue was short, will you pop in and get me some lawn feed, like the weed killer. I do this like once a year, and this does really help with the grass because, you know, this time of the year, is it the dandelions? Dandelions? Am I making that up? You know, they are dandelions, aren't they? The yellow weeds, and then they turn into like the wish heads and they blow everywhere. They spread like you wouldn't believe. So I'm having problems with them in the grass. So this really, really helps with that. Like it really gives the grass a perk. But because the boys are playing on the grass, I'm not going to do this until once, like this evening, once the kids are in, and then I'll put this in. But yeah, I'll be doing that later. So yeah, let's go and take Billy down to the pond and put my fairy garden bits in my fairy garden. So here's my fairy garden, and this is the new corner that I made. So that's not new, but I think it goes better with the little house and the little veggie patch and the little pond. I love this. Can you hear them birds? It's the evening now, like we've had our dinner and stuff, so now the kids are off the grass. I'm actually going to use the all-in-one. So rather than pour it out like that, because then it just ends up in a big pile in one spot, I always use my sieve, just make sure you clean it out afterwards, and then I sprinkle it so I can get it even around the garden. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Danny needs to move the barbecue. It's all the weeds. So I thought I'd end the vlog in showing how Danny's completed the unit in Liam's room. Liam has started putting things in here. Like his hanging clothes are in this side, and then on this side it has to open up like this because the ceiling's like pitched, and then this side he's got shelves, he's got some clothes, all this, it still needs all sorting, do you know what I mean? Yeah, drawers with clothes, and then this pulls out, this is his desk. But you imagine how much sorting he needs to go through. The other thing, as well as doing this cupboard that Danny was working on, another thing he's been working on is over here by his bed. So he put 3 shelves in this bit that goes in. He hasn't sanded that one down and they still need waxing. But then he put like this little, this is so cute, it's like a little reading nook. He sanded down this bit of wood, and then it's got like a secret compartment so Liam can put his books in, or you know, whatever he wants. So yeah, a little reading nook and some shelves. So yeah, it's cute, right? Liam's really enjoying it, although lots of work to sort through the bags and bags of stuff that he had to go through it and find a home, a new home for everything. But anyway, I'm going to end this vlog and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, bye.